How are you mentally grounding yourself to not make bad decisions about what you see on social media? Hello LinPRimpers, welcome back to another episode of Laraddijis LinPRinP. I'm a Nigerian American lifestyle vlogger who loves living a peaceful life, and I love talking about situations we might find ourselves in that need peaceful endings. Today, it's all about the hair and internal reaction section of this channel, and in this section, I usually talk about hair. It's all about how it affects our mentality. In 2021, there's a lot going on with the hair community, natural hair community, Black people hair, Caucasian people hair, hair extensions, weave-ons, braids, cornrows, what else? So many different, crochet, so many different styles, so many different things you can do to your hair in this year compared to, let's say, 10, 15 years ago. I want to talk about how it affects our mentality, especially in 2021. Right? So LinPRinP, it's all about peaceful living, and I broke it down into 7 sections, 7 subdivisions, which is peaceful living, how it affects us physically, psychologically, or mentally, financially, academically, socially, spiritually, and professionally. Right? So I'm going to be talking about how hair affects us in those different subdivisions of peaceful living. I've been taking down my hair, and I'm actually scared to take it down because I just know that I have to deal with it at one point or the other. This is what we call protective styles. I've been doing my hair now for over 3 years on my own, by myself, and I feel like it's kind of taking a toll on what I can do with it. I do a lot of twists, a lot of braids, a lot of cornrows, faux locks. I've just started doing box braids, just something to make it a little bit more manageable. The one thing I've noticed is that when I'm getting ready to take it out, I feel somehow. I start feeling, not depression, but I start feeling kind of down. It's such a weird feeling of knowing that it's time to take it out and, manage it. It's not like I guess sad, but it's just a weird feeling that comes with getting ready to take out my hair, and I've started noticing it recently. I've been talking about cutting my hair for a long time, and there's a lot that goes with a woman, a lady, talking about cutting her hair. I know many years ago, back in the day, it's considered like a taboo, like, oh my goodness, do not cut your hair. Like, what are you doing? Hair is known as a woman's glory. It means a lot to a woman when you have long flowing hair. And there's a lot of businesses, markets out there that markets things that you can use for your hair to make it long. And here comes somebody that says, I want to cut my hair, and people look at you like you're crazy. And I feel like it's sort of a rebirth that comes with cutting your hair, because hair grows. It's going to grow. Depending on the speed that it's going to grow, hair is going to grow. I do have genes where my mom and my grandma do have long hair. I can say that I have good genes in that area, that when I do cut my hair, I know it's going to grow in a matter of time. I'm feeling like it's time to start something new. Proverbially, cut the dead hairs and let the new hair, new growth come out. I actually researched the advantages of short hair compared to long hair, and I'm looking down because I have it typed out here on my computer. The advantages of short hair is that it takes less time to fix, get to buy less hair to upkeep yourself. It's lighter, it's not heavy, compared to long hair. It can be washed out after your workout. So let's say you go to the gym, you come home, you can take a shower, wash out all those sweats. Compared to long hair, one thing that pisses me off is that it gets caught. When I'm carrying my handbag, my long hair gets caught in, nothing pisses me off than my hair getting caught up in my bag strap. Another thing is that you can wear a sun hat. It's more comfortable. Like long hair, I can't put a sun hat on this. It's not gonna fit right. I'll have to press it down, and I usually get pissed off and I don't wear sun hats. So another thing is, I checked on Google and they say you feel sassier. I don't know how short hair will make you feel sassier, but I guess it goes with just feeling lighter and feeling less weight on your shoulders. And another thing that I thought, it makes you look younger. Okay, so I've been thinking about short hair for the longest, and everybody has been so against it, but then everybody is not me. I've put a time on when I'm going to be cutting my hair. It's a sign of leaving old ways behind for me and starting afresh and starting anew on a new path. That's how I see it for myself. Physically, your hair can make you look different. I definitely researched how it looks on different faces, round face, triangular face, oval face, square face. How you fix up your hair can make you look a certain type of way. So it can make you, definitely accentuate your looks. Long hair, short hair, whatever type of hair that you have. So hair has a physical effect on you. People that wear wigs, some people have 10, 15, 20 different wigs in their house, and whatever hair you put on, sometimes it makes you behave differently because you see yourself in the mirror and you look and feel a certain type of way. So physically, hair does make you look different. People look at you different because you look different, right? And psychologically or mentally, like I said, hair makes you feel different, and I feel like it makes you act differently. One thing I've noticed in music videos of late, in the past, let's say 5 years, 10 years, is that I've noticed a lot of artists, a lot of influencers are experimenting with their freedom on how to color their hair. So we've seen a lot of fake brunettes, fake blondes. We've seen a lot of dyed black hair. Now we're seeing a lot of green hair. Like 20 years ago, that would have been like, how crazy can you be? With green hair, we've seen a lot of different shades of blue. We are seeing a lot of different shades of orange. We're seeing a lot of purples, color spectrum, you name it. We've seen a lot of that. And with that, I feel like a lot of people are experimenting with a lot of color in their hair because it makes them mentally, it makes you feel different on the inside. I don't know if you have colored your hair before, please tell us in the comment section how you felt, how it made you feel. I don't know how it's supposed to make you feel, but it's because you look different. You look different than you normally would. So I guess it gives you a pep in your step sort of way. Maybe if you have self-esteem issues, it can boost your self-esteem. I don't know, maybe. So mentally, it makes you feel different, just like physically you look different. Financially, how does hair affect you financially? So like I've already said, with long hair, definitely it's gonna take more money to maintain your long hair. Talk about dyeing your hair if you have to. Talk about braiding your hair if you have to. I've done crochet multiple times. I've done box braids multiple times. Those require that you get extensions, and extensions are not cheap. Sometimes they are $7, $8 per bundle. And let's say you have to do it at a salon, you have to pay for labor. So sometimes you're spending $200. Well, I've spent less than $200. I think $170, $190. I think $190 is the most I've paid for my hair extensions, and then someone helping me fix up my hair. So $190. Let's say you fix up your hair every month. That's the most I tend to go with my hair. $190, let's just round it up and say $200 every month for a year. That's how much are you spending on your hair? That's a lot, right? So financially, there's a lot of money that's going into it. And I'm saying that's moderately for me. There are people that spend hundreds of dollars on wigs, hundreds of dollars on extensions, on weave-ons, the weave that stays on for months. A lot of people spend a lot of money. So financially, that can leave a hole in your bank account. All right, that's like an investment right there. And here it comes on, it comes off, and then the money is gone. Another aspect of hair is how it affects you academically, and especially if you're a student and you're going to school and you're wasting a lot of money on fixing up your hair. Whereas that money can be invested in another way, especially in your education. You have expensive books to buy. You have projects to do. A lot of money financially going into your hair kind of doesn't make sense. So academically, it can affect you negatively. But then positively, let's say you're looking good, that can give you a pep in your step in your education. I don't know. You guys help me with this one. Academically, how can your hair affect you positively or negatively? Definitely, if you're spending way too much money on your hair instead of your education, there's already a big problem. So definitely, look at that. Another aspect of peaceful living is socially. How does hair affect us socially? Now, in 2021, and the use of technology and how we see, oh my gosh, oh yeah, I've been hearing about bone straight. I have no idea what that is. I feel like it's a sort of human hair or wig or something. Please help me out in the comment section. Bone straight hair. I hear it's a lot of money, and a lot of women are watching other women with bone straight hair, and maybe you don't know how that person is getting that money to get that hair, regardless of how they get it. But you also want bone straight hair, and you have other things in your life that you need to be placing priorities on. But because social media is now, you're looking at that bone straight and you cannot take it off your mind because it's now affecting you psychologically and mentally, right? And now when you look at yourself in the mirror, you feel like something is missing physically. You see how all these things tie into each other, and now you're looking at, I'm not making a lot of money, or maybe you are making a lot of money and you're like, okay, this is the next best thing that I need to get. Or you're not making a lot of money and you're like, how can I cut corners on getting this new best thing called bone straight hair? And this is how it affects you socially. Socially, now you're looking at everybody that has bone straight hair as kind of a rival, or you're envious or you're jealous, and how it's affecting you psychologically and mentally, and how you might be thinking of taking out money that you don't have or borrowing money that you don't have to get that hair. Now it's affecting you financially, and it's not making you concentrate in your academics. If you're a student, you see how all these things tie into each other. So definitely, think about that as well. I'm going to talk about professionally how hair can affect you. I've talked about bone straight hair and, all these new things that are coming up in how you can maintain your hair. Professionally, this can also be a problem. I saw a movie, an African movie. I believe Ramsey Noah directed it or wrote it or something, that Ramsey Noah is in it. And the movie setting was done in South Africa, and the lady was like, if you want a guy to notice you, I think I should put relationship here too. If you want a guy to notice you, you have to have inches and inches and inches. And I was dying laughing. I'm like, okay, wait, am I missing something? Or maybe because I'm not in the dating scene. Thank God. And she's like, inches, honey, inches. The longer hair you have, then the more you're noticed by the men. That's the mentality that I took from the movie. So inches, darling, inches. You see this? This is inch. And I was laughing. So basically what they're saying is the longer your hair is, then the more you're noticed by men. That's the market. So professionally, if you are not at home, then you are either at work, right? You are either, hopefully, I hope you are working. If you are not at home, then you are either working, or where else could you be, right? Work, home, work, church, right? So there's not a lot of places you can go to find attention from the opposite gender. So professionally, when you're working, sometimes some women take it upon themselves to make hair a big deal, and sometimes, I've said it, just like in academics, that can affect your professional work, your professional life. Whereas you're looking at this person, now you start thinking, oh my goodness, how much is she getting paid that she's able to afford this wig or this bone straight hair that I've been hearing so much about recently? How much is she working? Or sometimes I see some women that don't make a lot of money. Not like they don't make a lot of money, but the type of job they're doing, you're wondering how they can afford some type of hair, maybe. And you're wondering how are they managing their finances to afford this kind of luxurious hair, I will say. It's all tied together. These things are tied together professionally, socially, academically. How are you managing your money? How are you processing what you see in the mirror when you look at yourself in the mirror? How are you mentally grounding yourself to not make bad decisions about what you see on social media, right? So these are the things I think about when I think of hair. So since this is the hair section of this channel, I've been taking out my hair because it's time to take out my hair. And I'm so sad. I have for the first time I've actually delayed taking out my hair. I believe I've had this hair maybe for 6 weeks. I can't even remember, because I've been delaying it, and I'm like, one more week. So it's time to take out my hair, and I'm having a bittersweet situation going on with this hair. Even though, compared to my other hair that I do, these are, the most I've spent on my hair in the past 3 to 4 years is probably $70, because I do them myself, and all I have to do is just get the extensions, and then I just put my hair in protective styles. So I did this Faux Locs hairstyle a while ago. We're in July now, so I think I did it early June or late May. I can't remember. And I've contemplated locking my hair, actually. I'm really sad that I have to take it out, because it is getting dry and it needs to be revamped. But I'm so not looking forward to this. So I've been taking it out little by little. This is where I'm at right here. I know a lot of people will be looking at Lara like, oh my goodness, you have beautiful hair. But honestly, it is a lot of work. It takes me sometimes 2 to 3 days just to do it. I love doing it myself. Trust me, I love doing it myself. And I love that I can do it by myself. So, and I love that I'm saving money doing it. Let's not forget that. Saving a lot of money doing it and looking good, because these hairstyles are very nice. And I'm always learning a lot from YouTube on how I can do something different. But I feel like I'm ready for a new change. I'm ready for a new style. I'm ready for something different. And very soon I will be cutting my hair, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. There's a lot of freedom that comes with cutting your hair. Even though, I know it's going to grow back, it's going to grow out, but there's a lot of freedom that comes with cutting your hair, and it gives you less time to worry about caring for your hair and actually making time for the priorities in your life. So that's why I'm doing it. I have kids, I have a family, I have a job. I feel like my hair is becoming another part-time job for me, and I don't need that in my life right now. I need I need more time to myself. I need more time to myself, because lately I've been thinking, all right, do I do my hair or do I sleep? And which sometimes sleep is a priority for me, because for my mental well-being, I need a lot of rest. And so far, I haven't been getting a lot of rest. That's why I've been shying away from doing YouTube videos recently. I can't even take this one out on camera right now. All right, let's try this one. This one, I think I'll be able to take out. So basically at the root, so the hair is hiding inside. And I feel like I like this Faux Locs hair is the best way of doing my hair, because when I take them out, it's as if there's, I haven't done anything to it in weeks. It's like so fresh. The only difference is that it has grown from the roots and it's looser when you look at it. So when I take it out, it's so easy to take out. I just unhook and I pull it out right there, and that's it. It comes off. That's it. And this is my hair right here, and it has grown a little bit in the past 6 weeks, I believe. I don't know if you can see it. It's going right there. The last section I did not talk about is spirituality. As a Christian, right, I know that your hair is your crown, right? Your hair is your crown. And there are Bible verses there are Bible verses that frown upon a woman cutting her hair. I'm going to be cutting my hair as a fresh start to a new beginning next year. But spiritually, there's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of negative connotation to a woman cutting her hair, and sometimes it is seen as a shameful act for women for some reason. And this, I was looking up in the New Testament that cutting your hair, it's shameful and women should be ashamed of themselves for cutting their hair. But I know cutting your hair in this century is endearing, it's empowering, and it's gonna grow back. So it's not like it's not gonna grow back, it's gonna grow back. In the meantime, I'm just gonna experiment and have fun with my hair until it does. Yes, long hair is nice and cute. It takes a lot. I mean, you really have to do it in a way that you're not wasting resources. You have to do it in a way that it is not the priority in your life, that you have to have the next hair that comes out. You have to definitely use wisdom in how you take care of your hair, and you have to use wisdom in how you let your hair affect you as a person, as an individual, right? How we take care of our hair definitely can affect how we think and how we do things and how we behave in the society. So definitely take care of your hair in a manner that empowers you, in a manner that encourages you to be a better human being. If you have short hair, I don't want you to see your short hair as a disability, because I see a lot of people buying a lot of hair supplies. Oh, the next hair oil is in and it can make you grow, it can make your hair grow. Oh, the next hairspray is in, and you're wasting money and you're putting out money and you're wasting money and you're not getting anywhere. All right, there are some people that have good genes and their hair just grows, and there are some people that have to really take their time in caring for their hair for it to grow. But don't make it seem like, oh, I'm not going to get a husband if I don't have 40 inches or hair flowing on the floor. I don't want you to ever think about that. I'm sure you guys know that men can't tell the difference in what you do to your hair. Honestly, the most important thing that you can have is confidence. When a woman has confidence in whatever she has or doesn't have, my dear, you have everything. All right. I've seen a lot of women that have short hair, that they cut their hair on purpose, but confidence is 100%. So if many years ago having no hair is considered a shame, but in this age, you have short hair and you have the confidence of a woman that has bone straight hair, my goodness, you are unstoppable. The most important thing you need is the confidence. And I pray that you will be patient enough with yourself to groom yourself in your confidence area. So that's all I'm gonna say in this episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you've been blessed, do leave a comment in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Let's not waste any of our precious time on matters that don't help us positively in some way. You have a decision to make. If not now, maybe very soon. You'll be surprised. All right? The ball of your hair is in your court today. Make good decisions. Do give this video a thumbs up if you've learned something. All right? I hope you've learned a couple. Give us a thumbs up. And if you want to join the LinPRinP family, if you are new here and just browsing through, definitely hover over the heart in the right lower corner and click the subscribe button to join the fam. At the end of the day, let's love our neighbors as ourselves, and remember to rest in peace. We all need to be living in peace. Stay blessed. Bye. See me in my next one. See me in my next one. See me in my next one.